This is a newsroom on TV 360 Nigeria. I am Fidelia Agoncha. The Court of Appeal in Abuja has reduced the jail term of former Governor Joshua Dariye to 10 years. The former Plateau State Governor was initially sentenced to 14 years in prison by a federal high court, but has now seen the sentence reduced. Dariye is being punished for criminal breach of trust, while a similar conviction for diversion of 1.62 billion naira ecological fund was reduced from 2 years to 1 year. The sentences are to run concurrently. The Court of Appeal has also reduced the 14-year jail term imposed by the High Court on a former governor of Taraba State, Jolly Inyame. The sentence has been reduced to 12 years. The Justice Aboki-led three-man panel of the Court of Appeal also imposed a fine of 525 million naira on the convicts. The Nigerian Army is constructing a holding facility in Borno State to improve management of detained insurgents during investigation. Brigadier General Texas Chiku, the Director of Army Public Relations, says the project is to enhance the management of detained insurgents in accordance with international best practices. Police in the Democratic Republic of Congo say 2 students have died after being shot during protest at a university. The victims had attended a demonstration against a 2-month strike by professors who demanded that the head of the university be elected by pairs. The police say the officers involved in the shooting has now been arrested. Zimbabwe's opposition leader has apologized for appearing to insult people who protested over allegations of fraud in the election held on 30 July. 6 people were shot dead 2 days after the polls and clashes with security forces. The same day, MDC Alliance leader Nelson Chimasa said he had won the popular vote and that manipulation would not prevent his victory. The number of people missing in Northern California's devastating wildfire has leaped to more than 600. 7 more bodies have also been found, taking the death toll to 63. President Donald Trump will travel to California on Saturday to survey the damage and meet those affected. About 9,400 firefighters are currently battling wildfires across the state. Jihadists on Friday killed 9 Syrian rebel fighters near a planned buffer zone around the country's last major rebel stronghold. A September deal between government and rebels aims to set up a demilitarized zone around the northwestern region of Idlib to protect it from a regime assault. But its implementation has been stalled since jihadists, who hold around 70% of the planned buffer area, failed to withdraw by mid-October, and sporadic clashes have rocked the area since. Super Eagles forward Ahmed Musa says the team will beat host South Africa in Johannesburg in their Cameroon 2019 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier on Saturday. Bafana, who are second in Group E, host the Eagles, who top the group at the FNB Stadium in Johannesburg. The South Africans need a win to keep their qualification hopes alive, while the Eagles need a draw to qualify. Juventus have apologized after the Italian champions came under fire for posting a message on Chinese social media about the apparent suicide of a fan which was later exposed as untrue. The Serie A giant issued a message of condolence on Chinese Twitter-like Weibo in response to a post on the platform claiming that a fanatical supporter had committed suicide following a disagreement online about striker Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that's the latest from our newsroom. Thank you so much for watching. Do stay tuned for more interesting programs. Bye for now.